It's the 2K Sports Pregame Show.
Good evening, sports fans. This is 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny Smith. And coming up in just a bit, tip-off will be live from Oakland as the Warriors go up against the Los Angeles Lakers. Taking a look at the Lakers, they've gone 4-1 over the last 5, playing pretty well, and they're looking to build on that tonight. And one of my favorite guys to watch, Draymond Green. He's so unique, Kenny. What do you most like about his game?
His intensity, his versatility, and his passion. The love for the game. And he can defend pretty much every position on the basketball court.
You know, for an undersized big man, I love his passing. Won't score a ton of points, but the offense flows better when he's on the court.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
It's a Western Conference matchup as the Los Angeles Lakers come into town in this game. We welcome you this Thursday evening as we get set for some exciting NBA action on 2K Sports. Our broadcast team tonight, on one side, Greg Anthony. On the other side, Steve Smith. On the sideline, David Aldridge. I'm Kevin Harlan. Today's game continues this Golden State Warriors homestand. And with the worst record in the NBA, they simply don't have the talent to win that many ball games.
And this is what the NBA is all about. Competition. That's why rivalries do matter.
They do. It's good for the sport, the TV ratings, the fans, but most of all, when you're a player in this kind of game, the adrenaline rush is incredible.
And David Aldridge is standing by for our pregame report. David, good evening.
Well, guys, whether it's jilted fans in Utah or a player's feelings after an unwanted trade, we always hear that saying, there's no loyalty in sports. But is there any room for nuance? The league's a business and a competition. And in any competition, there are winners and losers. Guys?
Great stuff, David. Thank you. Smitty, we're going to watch some exceptional forward play tonight. Makes me think of some of the great front courts in the history of this terrific league.
Yeah, you had Bird, Parrish, Kevin McHale, Duncan, Robinson, Kareem, and Worthy. I also throw in Patrick Ewing and Charles Oakley. They were a tough matchup. When you have two guys that play the 4 or 5 and play well off each other, they could be a nightmare.
At that time, that part of the league, they were terrific.
So true.
And it's the Warriors to start out. Now let's check out our starters for the Los Angeles Lakers. LeBron and Kuzma make up the forwards. Ball out there with Ingram. And it's McGee in at the center. Curry can't get it to go. Here's Kuzma. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Kuzma's got the game going with his first points of the game for the Lakers. Curry against Ball. They kick it out to Green. Now here's Cousins. He's tightly guarded. Clock at 4. Here's Curry. No good on the shot. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. They beat the Warriors during their last encounter in Oakland.
And the last time these teams met, it was a walk in the park, and everybody got in on the act. Their bench was spectacular in that win.
And you can be sure they will be counting on their reserves to step up again in a big way.
Now, here's Ball. After the miss from Stephen Curry.
You don't want your best shooter heaving up that shot.
No, not at all. Coach is not going to like that one.
Here's Thompson. That's no good. Couldn't get his first shot to go. Here's Kuzma. And it's Durant with the rebound.
That's just two tough competitors meeting right at the rim. Someone, in my opinion, had to lose.
Curry passes it to Durant. Over James. Ball's knocked loose. To the inside. Green. The layup off target.
This is the opposite of how they wanted to start this game. 0 for 4 already.
Here's Ball, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Ball's got his first basket.
And Ball is terrific inside. Even when the D is on him, he just seems to have a lot of confidence in his ability to make shots.
Now here's Curry, and he can certainly fill it up when they need him to. He's averaging almost 21 points a game. Cousins inside. McGee's there, and again, no good by Golden State.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
And the slam dunk by McGee.
Yeah, and Ball, a transcendent talent, I think has a real skill for finding his teammates when they have those good looks at the rim.
And a tremendous Unleash Chaos replay coming to you courtesy of Under Armour Hover Havoc. And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. Last game matched up with the Clippers. A tough loss there.
And no one expected them to win that game per se, but no excuse for the way that one ended up.
They just simply blew it. Hopefully that won't occur ever again now that they have that bad taste in their mouth.
And checking out the numbers for Lonzo Ball. Since the break, he's been simply stellar. He's averaging 15 points a game, 8 assists, and 7 rebounds. And he has been passing the ball like a virtuoso. That's what really stands out about these recent performances.
You know, mentally, he's a pass-first type of player. It gets everyone involved and engaged, and that really sparks this offense.
Now here's Durant. Can they get it? And no good that time. LeBron with some nice D. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Count it.
And just building on to the lead, extending it, trying their best to put this one away.
You sense the game has a number of ways it can go. All you can do is your very best at that moment.
So it's the Warriors now, following the bucket by the Lakers. The shot by Curry, no good.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Warriors trail by 8. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
For 3, Durant. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Here's Kuzma. And the lead now, double digits on that bucket. Kuzma's got 6.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Timeout called the Warriors.
Yeah, you need to refocus now. Momentum is running against you.
And from what I'm seeing, there's too many unfavorable matchups out there on the floor.
And now, let's bring up the 2K leaderboard to see which teams over the last month have been best at scoring points off turnovers. The 4th spot held by the Lakers.
They're taking advantage of every mistake that their opponents are making. I mean, they're really converting points off those turnovers.
Thompson outside. Outside Curry. From deep three-point range, and James pulls it down.
And you know, he's got the ability, but the question is that really the best shot you can get?
Certainly not the high percentage look, but we don't know what the game plan is calling for. That might be it.
Here's Thompson following the bucket by the Lakers, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
A terrific shooter from mid-range. Klay Thompson has the picture-perfect jump shot. The Warriors have 3 elite scorers, but in the half court, Steph Curry is the key. It all starts with his ability to break down the D, get into the lane, and create for his teammates.
Kuzma can't get it to go. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for Golden State. It's a 10-point game. And Durant gets it to go.
Durant has one thing on his mind. When he gets the ball in close, attack.
Steve, you think about Curry inside. How about his finishing? I mean, just amazing.
A shot maker, not just a shooter. Whether it's pull-ups, floaters, English off the glass, he's high efficiency without being a high flyer.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Lakers leading by 5. Here's Ball. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. Here's Kuzma. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. And they have certainly been looking locked in offensively.
They sure have. Staying aggressive and playing under control.
Tough to cut into a lead when you can't make shots. He's been off all period.
And now running it up the court. Green pushing it all the way. It's Curry. That time on the assist by Green.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Durant against LeBron. Nice D from Durant.
Woo, that's the one when you watch the film back, he's going to cringe. He couldn't ask for a better opportunity.
The Lakers in the lead. Kuzma with it. 14 points from him the last game against Brooklyn. And that one's good. Ingram.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Curry against Ball. Outside Curry. 6 to shoot. Pass to Cousins. Golden State needs to get off a shot. For 3, Durant. No good. He's off to a slow start. 1 for 4 so far.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
An uncontested look for mid-range. He typically drains that one.
Pass to Thompson. Pulls it up. And that one's good. Durant.
You see how quickly Durant sets up for the catch-and-shoot shot, giving the defense no chance.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 7 of 15 from the field to this point. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. And it's McGee with the jam.
The execution on point. Just terrific timing on these passes.
You know what? Controlling the pace, being patient, great vision. We're seeing it all tonight.
Well, this here is a game. Good run to close the gap.
Well, they knew they weren't just going to be given this game. They had to go out and take it, and they're close.
Now here's Ingram. Great numbers on a nightly basis as he averages over 24 points a game. Back to Ball. Out to Ingram. Passes it to LeBron. Now here is McGee. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. McGee's got 6.
Oh, easy putback. No one got a body on it.
And there's one thing you're trying to minimize. It's second chance opportunities. Poor defensive rebounding for them.
Now here's Green. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Outside for Curry. That 3 off the mark.
And they could have used that trying to cut into this league. He's been off all night.
Ball, the pass to Kuzma. Thompson against Ingram. And there's the pass to Kuzma. Here's Ball. Shot clock at 5. Over Durant. Ball, no good.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Nice shot by Thompson. Thompson's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
That's Draymond staying alert, recognizing the defense breakdown.
Ball kicks to Ingram. James in the post. Defended by Durant. Out to Ingram. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Durant's got his 4th rebound in this one. Thompson outside. Lets it go from 11, and Durant puts it in. Durant's got it all tied up now for the Warriors.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Ball against Curry. To the middle. And the slam dunk by McGee.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
Yeah, you're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk. All of it perfect. Now here's Curry. And he can certainly fill it up when they need him to. He's averaging almost 21 points a game. And there's 1:45 left here in the first quarter. Now the Lakers on the break. Thompson against Ingram. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
And no one is catching Ingram in the open floor. This guy is like a rocket.
Green finds Thompson. And here is Cousins. Pass to Curry. Durant deciding where to go with it. No good that time. Great D that time from James. Lakers leading by 4. Inside. Green with the block.
He's a tremendous defender. Draymond Green all over that shot.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
And Thompson kicks to Cousins. Curry with it. Now guarded by Ball. Durant for 3. And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And some changes here for the Warriors. Looney's checked in for Cousins. Iguodala comes in for Thompson. And it's Livingston in for Steph Curry. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Mike Muscala is checked in for JaVale McGee. Lance Stevenson comes in for LeBron. Josh Hart, he's checked in for Brandon Ingram. Rajon Rondo subbed in for Ball. Muscala misses.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Looney passes to Livingston. There's 21 seconds left to play here in the first. Pass to Looney. Over Rondo. Second shot opportunity. And they call the foul. So a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Hard-nosed effort from Looney. Definitely an aggressive rebounder.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
At the line for the Warriors, Kevon Looney with 1.
One shot, gentlemen.
And that one falls for Looney. 12 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Now here's Rondo. Passes to Hart. Fires for 3. No good on that one. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Lakers lead by 3. We'll get right back to the action when we return. The arrival certainly of Kevin Durant fortified an already great Warriors team. Teammate Steph Curry spoke about what KD brings to the table.
Gives us a different dynamic that we can count on. He's obviously an all-world talent that does things on the court that not many people can do. You know, he's hungry, just like the rest of us, to get to that stage again and get back on top.
You know, Greg, KD and Steph are a lethal combination for sure, nearly impossible to guard.
I mean, both former MVPs, and with the talent surrounding them, a chance to make history.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
I mean, through one, you have to like the effort, especially on that defensive end.
There are several ways, as you know, to take control of a game. Getting stops is one of them.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. So the Lakers 5 right now. Lance Stevenson is out there with Kyle Kuzma. And it's Rajon Rondo. Then it's Mike Muscala. And it's Hart in at the 2. Reggie Bullock, he's checked in for Lance Stevenson. Now here's Durant. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's on Rajon Rondo.
You know, he was the college player of the year, the first freshman to ever do it. We all knew Kevin Durant would be special.
The Warriors have shot just one free throw earlier, 1 for 1 in the game.
And team free throw numbers really about as good as you could ask for, around 80% on the season.
Now the free throw is good, now leading by 1. Smitty, so much work done by the players in the offseason. In terms of development, which skills tend to be the easiest to improve upon?
I think there's one, and you got to call it a skill right now, is the easiest is getting in tip-top shape, because that's all on you. Being able to put in the time in your body and nutrition. Next, I think for guys is defensively. I think that's the skill that you obviously can work on. It's about lateral movement, and you don't need others. You can come out and work on that. Next, I think for guys is shooting, and I wouldn't say you'll be Steph Curry from one summer to another, but if you put in the work, you'll see the percentages starting to go up.
Now here's Rondo. He's still scoreless so far in this one. The shot will not fall. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Shots good by Green.
Not the tallest power forward in the league, but Draymond Green carving out space.
Rondo looking around. He kicks it to Muscala. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles to end the run. And that one comes up a bit short. Warriors leading by 4. Durant with a wide open look. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Livingston. 16 points for Kevin Durant.
It's really nothing you can do to stop that. Durant at his height, he has a quick trigger, and he makes it look easy.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
Yeah, you need to refocus now. Momentum is running against you.
And from what I'm seeing, there's too many unfavorable matchups out there on the floor.
We've got a moment. Let's now take a look at the teams that have the most second chance points on the season. Fourth spot held by the Lakers.
And just having a terrific year on the offensive glass. It's because everybody buys in, not just the big men, but even the guards are getting in on the act.
Outside Rondo. Kicks to Muscala. But they'll get another chance. Back to Rondo. Just 5 to shoot. It's stolen by Livingston. Oh, and here we go. Green's got it. The fast break chance. Here's Looney. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
The effort from Looney on the offensive glass. A hustle player who really wills himself out there.
The Warriors shooting their fourth shot at the foul line here.
Shooting for Golden State, Kevon Looney with 1.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Outside Rondo. To shoot. Feeds it to Muscala. Over Green. That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut down now to just 8 points with the basket from Muscala.
And in dropping that one, he stops a 13-0 run by Golden State.
Now here's Durant. He's got 16. Over Hart. Misses, and he wants that one back. Now Bullock. The pass to Rondo. A floater. It's rebounded by Golden State.
Fantastic rim protection. That's not in his wheelhouse to overcome.
Here's Green. Kuzma pulls it in. Kuzma's got 4 rebounds in this game. Pass to Rondo. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Bullock kicks to Kuzma. Muscala dishes to Rondo. From deep. And it's Looney with the rebound. Looney's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
There does come a time when you haven't made anything all quarter long. Pass the rock.
Now here's Iguodala. No points in the game yet for him. And again, no good by Golden State.
I can tell you right now, the coach loved everything about that shot except the result.
Here's Kuzma. Good for basket number 6 from him in the contest. He's shooting 6 for 12.
Second chance opportunities. The great equalizer.
Durant kicks to Iguodala. Pass to Livingston. Here is Durant. He's covered by Rondo. Out to the wing. Now here's Livingston. Defense right on him.
And this is a guy that can get you stops. Aggressive on the defensive end.
Also doing a good job of tracking the ball, contesting the mid-range jumper as well.
Now here's Rondo. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. Lets it go. Warriors with the rebound. Durant's got his 6th rebound on the night.
And Kevin Durant, the ultimate get-out-of-jail card for your offense. With his height and shooting touch, get him the ball with the clock running down, and he can make something out of nothing.
And the Warriors with some changes. DeMarcus Cousins comes in for Green. And it's Thompson in for Kevin Durant. James checked in for the Lakers. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope comes in for Josh Hart. Here's Thompson. 7 points in the game. It's good. You know, Greg, Kevin Durant could fit in any offense, but in your eyes, how good of a fit has he been in this Warriors attack?
Really like the missing puzzle piece. You know, I mean, his shot comes so much easier with the spacing he's afforded. At the same time, he's the fail-safe. When things break down, he can get his shot off against anyone.
Here's Muscala. Rebound by DeMarcus Cousins.
And the defense daring him to shoot that. Good plan right there.
Here's Iguodala, and it's Golden State with another.
Just an exceptional job by Iggy, imposing his will down inside with his strong frame.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Los Angeles calls timeout. There's a real art, isn't there, Steve, to drawing charges? Who are some of the best at doing that you see now on a game-to-game basis?
You know, DeMarcus Cousins stands out because he's a center. We're used to seeing centers block shots.
Right.
But he can get in position and take charges. Draymond Green loves to take charges. Kemba Walker does it from the point guard position. Marcus Smart, Patrick Beverly. Those are some of the names, and the list goes on and on.
And those guys are tough guys, too. They have a toughness, grit factor about them.
Yeah, you got to have that, Kevin, if you're going to bounce your head off the floor.
Curry's checked in for the Warriors. And then for Los Angeles, JaVale McGee's checked in for Mike Muscala. Brandon Ingram comes in for Reggie Bullock. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Rajon Rondo. Now, here's Ball. It's tipped and stolen by Cousins. Thompson finds Iguodala. Stolen by McGee. Inside. Count it, and the Warrior lead has been cut down now to just 8 on the basket from Ball.
There's just a feel that Ball plays with that really separates him from so many other players. He's superb at finding ways here to score in the paint. And each bucket at this point feels like a backbreaker.
Showing no mercy. Double-digit lead and still putting it on him.
Now here's Ingram. And it's rebounded by DeMarcus Cousins. Thompson, left side, launches it. Another three for Golden State.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Ball against Curry. McGee, the pass to Caldwell Pope. Releases. The Warriors pull it in. Cousins has got his 4th rebound in this one. Passes to Curry. This one for 3. A rebound by the Lakers. James has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Down low, Caldwell Pope, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's on DeMarcus Cousins.
Yeah, KCP steady there at the line. Nice work to draw the contact.
Lakers shooting their first free throws of this game.
And when you look at that free throw percentage on the season, they're right around 73%.
The first free throw is good.
Yeah, much improved foul shooter. KCP also starting to get to the line at a higher rate.
And Caldwell Pope drops them both.
This is where he feels 100% comfortable taking all the free points he can get.
Curry kicks to Iguodala. There's the triple. And there's Stephen Curry on the assist by Cousins. Cousins has got his 3rd assist on the night.
Their 3rd three-pointer in a row.
And the pass to Ball. To the inside. That's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. And we'll examine here how the distribution has been between 3-pointers and 2-pointers tonight for Los Angeles.
And they've got really good balance here. I mean, the 3-ball hadn't been the strongest weapon today for them, but I'd say keep the dose just about the same. Don't change the recipe. When you've got that open shot, you got to take it.
On its way from Caldwell Pope for 2. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Cousins. And a moment here to check out who the Golden State Warriors have coming up. On Thursday, they'll host the Brooklyn Nets. Then on Saturday, they'll be matching up against Eric Bledsoe and the Milwaukee Bucks. Caldwell Pope against Thompson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the foul called on DeMarcus Cousins. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Steve, the NBA playing games in foreign countries now during the regular season. You think that'll become a more common occurrence?
I do, Kevin. I think they do a good job of getting a chance to, I would say, gather all the fans around the globe. Our game is going more global. And I think some of the players and some of the teams, they love it. I think a lot of times if they make sure the NBA, they're not sending the exact same teams and get a chance to spread the wealth, I think it's a great idea.
And here's Curry, who brings it up for Golden State. Thompson outside. A 3. A shot by Curry, no good.
Tough night for him shooting the basketball, but this team has been resilient. That's why they've held the lead.
Yeah, liking the vision there from Caldwell Pope, looking to get his guys going when they're open.
Now here's Curry. He has 6. Thompson outside. Shoots over Ingram, and it's Golden State with another.
Once he's dialed in, helping to dictate the flow of this game.
Lakers trail by 13. James, the bounce pass. To the middle. Great communication on the alley-oop.
And Ball just threads the needle extremely well. Fits it through tight spaces with force. I just love his ability to facilitate.
Now here's Iguodala. Curry gets the bucket. Curry's got 8.
It's fine to extend your defense to try and create turnovers, but guys have to help each other.
That's been a problem for them all game. Teamwork is something you just can't turn on and off.
Curry with the steal, and up the court come the Warriors on the break. Here's Iguodala, fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
And since the first quarter, we've seen them ease off on that long-range affair, and frankly, that's probably a good idea.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Andre Iguodala with 1.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
Lakers trail by 16. Ball kicks to Caldwell Pope. Back to Ball. And Ball slams it in.
And Ball is certainly capable of throwing it down thanks to his size. I mean, easily lifting off the ground and just finishing that one with authority.
Now, here's Cousins. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Here's Looney, covered by LeBron. Looney passes to Thompson. Makes it off the glass. And the Warriors lead by 16.
He's been making plays all quarter on a terrific hot streak, helping to build out this lead.
Ingram outside. That's good from Caldwell Pope on the assist from Ingram.
Yes,
Ingram's got 3 assists tonight.
And part of an overall effort for Kentavious going for higher percentage shots. At that time, working inside.
Now here's Curry. He's got 8. And it's off the back rim. No good.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Great scorers have this ability. Let LeBron get that close. That's 2 points or a trip to the line.
Los Angeles shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. And he knocks down the first one.
A guy who's won almost every award in the book. LeBron does as much for the NBA off the court as he does on it.
And the Warriors making a change here. Durant's checked in. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. And Stevenson's checked in for Brandon Ingram. And so he makes both from the line.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And here is Curry. 11 seconds left in the first half of the game. 5 to shoot. Unloads. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Curry's got 10.
Stephen Curry, very aware of the shot clock situation. His basketball IQ is just off the charts.
Klay Thompson has been leading the charge for the Golden State Warriors. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Alongside Steve Kerr and Coach, what is the offensive approach going to be in the second half?
Well, we just have to do what we do, move the ball and wear them down with our ball movement, our cutting, and our spacing, and set better screens, all the usual stuff.
Yeah, it always seems to work out for you in the long run. Thanks, Steve. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime, so we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. The first half mercifully coming to a close. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny's here. Shaq is here. Klay Thompson putting in some serious work for the team tonight. He ended up with 19 points, 2 rebounds, and 3 assists. He has bounced back nicely from what was a tough night for him in their last game. Judging by that first half, he's back to his old self again. Taking a look at the Warriors, Kenny, what'd you think?
Well, we've been watching Klay Thompson for a while now. He's a guy who's unselfish, and he's willing to defer, but when he's feeling it, he knows it's time to take over. His jump shot is pretty much the definition of repeatable motion, and that's what we saw in the first half, him repeatedly sinking shots.
Shaq, what was your takeaway on the Lakers?
Well, they struggle in a number of areas. Protecting the rim is really at the top of the list. They haven't made that a priority. They haven't put forth a whole lot of effort. You got to protect the rim.
And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we now send you back to Kevin and the crew.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Klay Thompson has been sensational.
And let's see what the defense counters with to try and control him here in the second half.
Well, you like to run more doubles at him, but the risk there is opens up things for everybody else.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. And it's all 5 All-Stars out there for the Warriors. Curry, Klay, Durant, Green, and Cousins. So that's the group out there for Golden State. And it's Ingram missing. Warriors leading by 14.
You know, Klay Thompson has the perfect mentality for a shooter. No fear, no conscience. Just routine, repetition, and a hunger to be great.
Here is McGee. Unloads from 13. Misses off the left iron. The Warriors shooting it pretty well, close to 50%. On the wing, Thompson. Kuzma pulls it in. Kuzma's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And that one's good by LeBron.
What you put out is what you get back. LeBron sets up so many teammates on the catch and shoot. That time, the favor is returned.
Now, here's Curry. Over in the corner, Green. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Ball kicks to LeBron. Over Durant. They get a hand on it. Stolen by Durant. Outside, Green. Curry finds Cousins. Green deciding where to go with it. Pass to Thompson. From down in the low post, it goes. Thompson's got 21 in the game.
A solid beginning to this second half offensively. 3 for 4 from the floor.
Ball dishes to Ingram. McGee in the corner. LeBron outside. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Here's Kuzma. The shot off that time. And Golden State will come the other way.
Just 1 for 4 since the break. They are looking for better efficiency on the offensive end.
Lakers trail by 19. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. James kicks to McGee. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
Terrible beginning to the second half. Just 1 of 5 so far.
Here's Durant. Comes up empty, 7 for 15 with that miss. For Los Angeles, they've gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. Very slow start offensively. And again, no good by the Lakers. Warriors leading by 19. Green passes to Curry. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Kyle Kuzma. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. And Los Angeles with some changes. Mike Muscala comes in for JaVale McGee. Rajon Rondo subbed in for Lonzo Ball. Now here's Durant. LeBron grabs the miss. LeBron's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. to end the cold streak. Shot clock reset for Los Angeles. Rondo finds James. Pass to Muscala. Out to Ingram. Over Thompson. And again, no good by the Lakers.
One could argue that's a good shot, but maybe not the right shooter to take it.
Durant, no good.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
And James throws it down.
Powerful high flyer. LeBron attacks the rim like no one else.
Ingram against Thompson. Outside Curry. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got his 4th assist in this one.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Los Angeles calls timeout. Klay Thompson came ready-made to the NBA as far as his three-point shooting goes, Steve. But what impresses you most with how he's developed the rest of his game?
Well, he was a shooter. Now he's a scorer. He can post up, he can knock it down from the mid-range, and he can make plays off the dribble now. You can tell he spent a lot of time on his footwork.
Sean Livingston, he's checked in for Klay Thompson. And then for Los Angeles, Reggie Bullock, he's checked in for James. And it's Josh Hart in for Ingram. Outside Rondo. And Muscala kicks to Hart. Passes it to Kuzma. Shoots over Livingston. And again, no good by the Lakers.
And tonight, he just hasn't been efficient offensively. That's a big reason why they're behind.
Cousins, the pass to Livingston. Durant in the corner. Here's the teardrop. Kuzma pulls it in. Kuzma's got 11 rebounds in the game.
It's been a frustrating quarter for him shooting the basketball. He just has to make sure he's taking good shots. What a valuable asset to the offense, having a big with that kind of range.
Curry on the wing. From downtown, that drops and it comes off the assist from Livingston. Livingston's got 3 assists tonight.
And until someone stops him, he's just going to continue to keep firing from distance.
He does a great job, in my opinion, of finding space along the perimeter and has the touch to knock these down.
Now here's Rondo. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Out to the right wing. Here's Kuzma. Curry with some nice D. And it's Livingston with the ball for Golden State. Their next game playing at home as the Nets come into town. And that game concludes a 5-game homestand.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Rondo against Curry. Rondo finds Muscala. And it's Bullock in the corner. Back to Muscala. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Livingston. Warriors leading by 20. Curry fires from way outside. The rebound by the Lakers. Kuzma's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Rondo against Curry. Rondo kicks to Hart. And there's the pass to Muscala. From deep. That shot off the mark. And Golden State will go the other way with it. Fires from the line. No good from Cousins. Lakers trail by 20. Pass to Bullock. Outside Rondo. For the 3. It's rebounded by Golden State. Cousins has got his 8th rebound here tonight. To the paint. Here's Green. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Draymond Green credits his upbringing in Saginaw, Michigan for his toughness, Steve.
He comes from a long line of people who love to talk. On the playgrounds in Michigan, you have to back it up. So he was always determined to earn respect by winning, no matter what.
First free throw is good. You know, Steve, in the NBA, you know exactly how much your peers are making. Do contract numbers ever bring out animosity between players?
Yes, they do, Kevin. I mean,
really?
When you look at some guys, you see those guys starting to say, I'm putting up better stats than him, but he's making more money. And then it will become the elephant in the room when the guys start to talk about it. They start not passing to each other. Yes, guys do know exactly what other players make, and sometimes there can become animosity between the two.
Oh, that's Los Angeles calls timeout.
Well, Steph Curry is the face of the Warriors franchise, but you ask around, Draymond Green is the leader in that locker room. He's vocal, plays with an attitude, and his competitive spirit rubs off on the whole team.
Now that we have a moment, let's take a peek at the teams that are leading the league in blocks. The Lakers, number 1.
And sometimes a team will get one guy who can block. Other times a guy finds ways to get others involved in blocking. It can be contagious. If he can do it, why not me? Then all of a sudden you look up and you're leading the league in block.
Now here's Stevenson. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Rondo passes to Muscala. To end the drought. And it's Looney with the rebound. Looney's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Well, Green really the heart and soul of this Warriors team.
He brings an edge and a toughness that they need. The others are more quiet. He's not afraid to challenge anyone. That's just his nature.
Here is Stevenson following the basket by Draymond Green. And Muscala has it in the corner. That 3 off the mark.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Looney with the bucket. Looney's got 8 points.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Stevenson against Durant. Pass to Rondo. Stevenson with it. Shot from free throw range. And the shot no good, a bit short.
He's a little uncomfortable in that in-between area, and the defense plays him that way.
Second shot opportunity. Iguodala finds Green, and it's Green with the jam.
At 6'7", Draymond's always capable of skying up for slams like that one.
And Los Angeles guys shooting at 36% on the night. They've got to step it up offensively. On the wing, Stevenson, defended by Durant. Here's Hart. No points in the game yet for him. The shot's good from Kuzma.
Yeah, the onslaught continues. He's been unstoppable now for a couple of nights.
The momentum is building, scoring in a bunch of ways. That's why his number keeps getting called.
Curry outside. That's good. And a nice assist from Durant. Curry's got 9 points now in the quarter.
And you can just see his confidence is rising. Bucket after bucket from long range.
Stevenson kicks to Hart. Just 4 to shoot. Shakes off the strong D and gets to the bucket for 2. Here's Curry. 19 points in the game. There's 1:54 left in the third quarter. They double-team Curry. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here.
Jump ball call.
So it's the Lakers now. The Lakers on offense. Stevenson outside. Over Durant. And it's Stevenson missing.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
That's tipped. Kuzma against Green. Now here's Kuzma. He's guarded closely. Stevenson against Durant. Shot clock at 5. Stevenson kicks to Hart. No good from outside. And so Green will bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. 54 seconds left in the third quarter. And the Warriors miss again. Rondo passes to Kuzma. Rondo against Curry. Here's Stevenson. Great tee that time from Green. To the paint. Lets a floater go. And there's Steph Curry on the assist by Durant. 21 points for Steph Curry. And Los Angeles guys shooting around 36%. They're just not able to finish consistently. And Stevenson kicks to Hart. 17 seconds left in the third. With some arc, here's Kuzma. And the layup's good off the glass. Kuzma's got 4 points this quarter.
Boy, he reads the defense well. Makes a nice adjustment. Very dependable.
Curry outside, bangs home the trifecta.
Another triple, and that's been the story of this second half.
Coming out of the break, they've relied on their perimeter offense to generate points. Right now, it's working.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors with a massive lead of 30 points here at the end of the quarter. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. And we'll be right back after this. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
You see why they trust him with the ball in his hands. He can make the simple play, and he can pull off the spectacular.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And on the court for the Lakers to start the fourth. Chandler out there with Muscala. Then it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Then it's Lance Stevenson. And it's Caruso in at the one spot. A shot's good from Jerebko.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
Stevenson outside. Caruso kicks to Caldwell-Pope. Steve, looks like we may not have any more sleeved jerseys anymore as you look back. Is this the end of an era or the end of an error, a mistake?
Either way, I am happy, Kevin. I just didn't like the look.
I am too.
And I could imagine being a player, being able to try to shoot the basketball with sleeves.
It made no sense.
Not at all. So I'm looking forward not to see guys wearing, I would call it T-shirts.
Yeah. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense.
At the line for the Warriors, Stephen Curry with one.
One shot.
And so he hits the technical free throw.
Well, Steph Curry, widely regarded as the best shooter in the history of the game. He's been so successful playing point guard in the NBA at times. I think we forget that he transitioned from playing shooting guard in his younger days.
Sean Livingston, he's checked in for the Warriors. Golden State moving the ball around. Chandler with the steal. Caldwell-Pope outside. And Muscala has it in the corner. Off target from three-point range. You know, Greg, a lot of players can't make that switch from shooting guard to point guard. You've got to give Steph a lot of credit.
He's worked tirelessly. I mean, we've all seen those pregame ball handling drills. He's still prone to a careless turnover or two, but on the plus side, he rebounds like a shooting guard. And today's point guards are expected to score much more than in days past.
Shots good by McKinney. LA's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Caldwell Pope right side. It's stolen by Jones. Here's Cook. Sweet little floater.
And it's all about the release when you shoot the floater.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Caruso kicks to Caldwell Pope. Sinks the triple.
Yeah, defenses beware. You have to close out hard on KCP and disrupt his rhythm.
Passes to Cook. And Jerebko has it in the corner. And it's good, assisting on the play with Livingston.
And that's from beyond, guys, right back at you.
This is looking more like an all-star game right now. Everyone launching from range.
Caruso kicks to Chandler. Here's Caruso. 5 to shoot. Fires from 18. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
The pass to McKinney. There's the dish to Jerebko. Down low. Cook, good. Cook's got 4 points this quarter.
And really the story of the half. One team shooting it lights out. The other, the lights are just out.
You know what? It's 2 competing philosophies. One team playing it close to the vest, the other fast and loose.
Now here's Stevenson. Defended by Jerebko. Caruso, no good. And it's Livingston with the ball for Golden State. To the inside, Jerebko, and then Jerebko with the dunk.
Sean Livingston's court vision is amazing. Being able to hit the open guy right on stride.
Lakers have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Caruso, the pass to Caldwell Pope. NBA wants to keep things competitive, and one way to do that was to make some changes, Steve, to the draft lottery odds. Do you think it'll be enough?
You know, I think it's the right call for them. I think the bottom 3 teams all have the same odds for the top 3 spots now. And it'll be much more even to distribute the odds for the back half of the lottery.
And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
It's such an advantage to have a tall point guard like Sean Livingston who can handle the basketball. It's a huge bonus.
Caruso kicks to Muscala. Pass to Caruso. Now Caldwell Pope. Kicks it out to Stevenson. 3-pointer on the way. And the Lakers get it back. Chandler's shot, good.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
Now here's Livingston. Defense is right there. For Los Angeles, they've gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. Pass to Caruso. And Jones sends it back. They retain possession. From outside the arc, Caruso, no good. The Warriors have gone 7 of 10 shooting the ball since the start of the fourth quarter. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
He kicks to Chandler. Stevenson finds Muscala.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Passes it to McKinney. Over Stevenson. And he overshot that one, missing. LA has gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Chandler outside. The pass to Caruso. Connects from three-point range.
I mean, just a good shooter taking what the defense allows. Finds some space out beyond the arc.
Livingston kicks to McKinney. Pass to Jones. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Now here's Livingston. Guarded closely. Lays it up off the glass. Livingston's got 4 points now in the quarter. Los Angeles has gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on three-point attempts here in the fourth. Stevenson outside. Caldwell Pope outside. When we look, Steve, at big stats like double-doubles, triple-doubles, are we becoming too enamored with that versus how it might affect winning?
No, I think we're always going to have those double-doubles and triple-doubles. I just think right now when you look at it, so many more possessions in games. That's why we're having guys average a triple-double or having more double-doubles. But he also give those guys credit. The game and those players, they're just better right now, and they're more equipped to be versatile. But I do think we still got to keep the emphasis on winning. When a guy can get a triple-double and wins versus in losses or double-doubles or any kind of stats, I think that should be a category of his own.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Here's Cook. Rebound by Muscala. Muscala's got 6 rebounds here tonight. The call will go against Urebko. That is his first foul of the game. Kevon Looney is checked in for the Warriors. Bell comes in for Urebko. Reggie Bullock, he's checked in for the Lakers. Caldwell Pope kicks to Bullock. Pass to Muscala. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Caldwell Pope. Good on the 13-footer.
Wow, has he flipped a switch at halftime. Much more effective here in the second half.
Here is Cook. He's guarded by Stevenson. When you look around the NBA, are there any small issues you think could grow into bigger issues, Steve, going forward?
Well, I think the one issue right now is what are teams doing at the end of the year versus trying to stay competitive and win games or trying to look possibly down in the NBA draft lottery.
Right.
I think that's one of those problems that we have to address. I think also small markets, I don't think that's much of a problem if you have organizations in the forefront. Winning is in the forefront. I don't think whether it's small market or big market, guys do look at that as far as endorsements, but I don't think that'll be a problem.
Now here's Livingston. He's guarded by Bullock. Livingston with it. Shoots over Bullock, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
Sean Livingston playing within himself. He understands his offense, and to get to his spot, his sweet spot, that's the mid-range.
Caldwell Pope with a wide-open look. Nailed from three-point land. Caldwell Pope's got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for the Lakers. Cook kicks it to Looney. Pass to McKinney. The pass to Cook. Now here's Livingston. He's guarded closely. Rebound the Lakers. Caldwell Pope outside. Good for basket number 6 from him in the contest. He's shooting 6 for 12.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Warriors.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And for the year now, they'll be tallying their 16th win. and one of the league's top talents, game in and game out. And doing it here again in this one. A terrific night for Steph Curry.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
And the free throw, no good. We've had a full season now, Steve, of the jersey-sponsored insignias and patches. It has become a reality in the NBA. Any thoughts on that so far?
I guess, Kevin, because I'm old school, I don't like seeing it on the jerseys. I like the clean look. I would love to see it on their warm-up jerseys. You know, obviously their warm-up jackets and pants. I just don't like seeing it on the jersey. But I don't think I'm going to win this one, Kevin. I think they are here to stay. I think they might even add more sponsors on jerseys.
Yeah, the look they like is the look of money. Money, that's a good look.
That's the look
they get from those sponsorships, right. First free throw is good. Now with Reggie Bullock showing himself to be a terrific secondary scorer.
Doesn't try to do too much. Hardly ever turns it over. He's gotten better at attacking and creating for himself and his teammates.
And so Bullock nails both of them. 56 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Now here's Livingston. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. Livingston, no luck. And here's Chandler, who brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Now here's Bullock. Tight defense on him. Caldwell Pope against Bell. Clock at 6. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. Here's Bullock, and it's good from the elbow.
And you got to like that they are competing all the way through. Try and maybe build some momentum going into the next one.
Because the execution was not there tonight. That's something they can use this time to work on.
Now here's Livingston. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much here with Kevin Durant. It seems like even with some adversity thrown your way, you guys find a way.
Well, we're moving the basketball. You know, we're just relying on each other. And, you know, we're just believing in each other, man. No matter what, we just stick together.
It was very obvious that was the case. Thanks, KD. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long.
Warm-ups wrapping up out in Los Angeles, where it'll be the Lakers going up against the Golden State Warriors. And for Golden State, this is a season I'm sure they're anxious to put behind them, and it probably can't end soon enough. As of now, they have the worst record in the NBA. Well, when you watch Kevin Durant, it can be awe-inspiring, able to do things at his size that blow your mind. Shaq, hard to come up with a comparison to his style of play.
Perhaps the Iceman George Gervin.
Yes.
But in terms of its length, skill, and finesse, the Durantula is a rare breed of arachnophobia.
Wow.
Arachnophobia is fear of.
I'm scared of spiders. That's why I said arachnophobia.
So you're feared of Durant.
But you say Durant is a
rare breed of arachnophobia. It means a lot of people are scared of spiders.
Yeah.
I get it, but
in Shaq speak, that's what it means.
Yeah.
What's Durant mean to you?
Well, he's quicker than most people think.
Mm-hmm.
You know, for his size, at 7 feet, he still is quick as any guard. And defensively, you can put him on the toughest perimeter player, and he can defend them.
And his shot blocking has really improved.
Oh, yeah, without question.
Yeah. With the game about to tip off, we send you to Kevin Harlan,
who's also scared of spiders.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
It's Western Conference time for the traveling Golden State Warriors today. We welcome you to Noche and Beyond here on 2K Sports. From the attire to the food, the players' jerseys, tonight a celebration of the Latin culture. And along with Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. And alongside us tonight, we have a very special guest you're going to enjoy. 5-time NBA champion, 9-time all-defensive first-team selection, Laker legend, the terrific Kobe Bryant. Kobe, great to see you. We're so excited to have you.
No, thank you. I wouldn't miss a chance to stop by and call a game with you guys.
You still watch a lot, don't you?
I do. I'm a big fan.
You look at the Lakers, and they're one of the elite teams in first place in the Western Conference.
And you know, for the Lakers, they've had a dream season, and I think they're only going to get stronger as we approach the postseason.
And once the playoffs do arrive, they won't be intimidated. They got underdogs early on, but during the course of the regular season, they've proven they can handle any situation and any opponent, no matter how tough.
And before we get going, let's hear from David Aldridge on the sideline. David?
Hey there, Kevin. Well, we all know that Steve Kerr, the Warriors coach, has a great way with his players. He said they see through all the BS. They've got to know that you're in charge and know what you're talking about. But in the end, it's about them. Kevin?
You know what? That humble approach goes a long way, David. Thank you. Kobe, a lot of teams now playing a more spread-out offensive style. You played with a spread four and Robert Horry, Lamar Odom. You also played with more of a twin tower feel on your roster. Which way would you lean when you think about those different styles?
That doesn't matter to me.
You like them all?
Yeah, it just depends on the personnel that you have.
Right.
And with the personnel that you have, you make the most out of it.
That puzzle you keep talking about.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It's just, every puzzle's built different.
Right.
Right? And you just try to do what you can with what you have. So it doesn't matter.
And you like that figuring out process.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah.
I love it.
Even though you're the same, you've got to kind of adapt now what's on your roster.
Yeah, you have to be able to adapt to the players that you have around you, you know, and understanding what they need. It's not what you need, it's what do they need. And as long as the leader of the team can make that shift, they'll be fine with whatever they have on their roster.
Great description. And now the Golden State Warriors starters. Thompson and Durant fill out the perimeter. Down low, it's Green and Cousins. And it's Curry in at the one.
I think KD getting more and more used to this off-ball movement of the Golden State Warrior offense and finds his teammates for cuts.
Now here's Thompson after LeBron James's miss. To the inside, Cousins, and he converts the layup.
That's a talented guy getting too easy a look. Might have been a miscommunication on that one.
Well, just the first quarter, everyone's still getting adjusted. That said, on defense, you have to bring help sooner.
Here's McGee, and the rejection by Cousins.
Offensively, you better respect the reach of DeMarcus Cousins. Terrific at getting a hand on that one and swatting it away.
The shot, no good. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Coming off that loss against the Nets.
And the biggest problem for them in that game, even as they got into foul trouble, they could just never pull back.
Yeah, they just stayed aggressive the whole way, and you love the effort, but the fouls limited what they could do with their rotations here tonight.
And so it's Golden State with it after the basket by Los Angeles. Count it.
A dynamic offensive player who just makes this machine go, the straw that stirs the drink, and Steph from the mid-range that time.
Now, here's Ball. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. Durant with the steal. And now running it up the court. Green pushing it all the way. The quick look, no good that time. For Los Angeles, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. And Kobe, one aspect that always stood out about your career and dedication was your work ethic. What motivated you to continue to work hard, even into your last year in the NBA, when your body sometimes would say, no more work, right? No more work.
Yeah, I love the process. You know, I love the process more than the actual game, you know, because it's a puzzle. You have to figure out how things are going to work. Okay, my ankles won't loosen up. How do I get them to loosen up? Right? Contrast therapy, stretch, modalities, strength training. Right? So it's a constant
that would
puzzle.
take hours and hours and hours.
Yeah. Very tedious things, but it's like a quest. You're trying to figure out what's going to work. Right? It's the little challenges along the way that always kept me interested.
Ball with the bucket.
There's just a feel that Ball plays with that really separates him from so many other players. He's superb at finding ways here to score in the paint.
Now here's Cousins. It's Curry. That time on the assist by Cousins.
Stephen Curry.
That's 7 points for Steph Curry.
And this quarter has been all about him. You feel every shot he's going to take is going in.
To the paint, here's LeBron. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
Defensively, that's what you're trying to prevent, and LeBron James is too good.
Green finds Thompson. Golden State moving the ball around. Curry's shot is off. Lakers trail by 3. Ingram outside. McGee dishes to James, and he uses the glass on the layup. LeBron's got his second bucket.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Pass to Durant. Back to Curry. Shot clock at 6. From deep three-point range, sinks it. What range from outside? Wow. Curry's got 10.
It's pretty simple. I figured it out. He can't miss. Adding to the lead with ease and capitalizing on every opportunity. He can't miss.
So timeout called here. The first for Los Angeles. Kobe, you're so decorated in every way individually and as a teammate with the 5 championships. Of all the things, the all-star games, the all-defense, all the individual things you've accomplished, what is the one thing you might cherish? And you may have alluded to it with the championships, and I don't want to put words in your mouth, but at the end of the day, is that the one thing above everything else that you covet?
No. You know, I the fact that I can look in the mirror and honestly say I gave everything to the game. Right?
That was obvious.
That's the thing, right? You don't want to feel like you've left anything on the table. There's no stone left unturned. Like I gave everything to the game that I possibly could. That, to me, is the biggest accomplishment.
What a feeling. Now, here's James. 29 points for him last game against Brooklyn.
And, guys, what impressed me most was his passing. He constantly looked for the open man and found guys in great spots.
Now, here's Curry after LeBron James's miss. Durant, the pass to Curry. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. LeBron right side. The The shot drops. His shooting percentage improves. He's 3 for 7 now with that basket.
No defender is going to have a shot against that kind of play. He's just too tall to stop that close to the rim.
And Thompson kicks to Curry. Shoots over ball. Curry can't get it to go.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
LeBron passes to Kuzma. And here we go. Fast break. Cousins has got it. No good. He's off to a slow start. 1 for 4 so far. Ingram against Thompson. And it's Ingram missing.
And forcing the miss there. He just knows how to pressure you defensively.
You hear a lot about rim protection. This is a good example of how valuable it can be.
LeBron passes the ball. Good, and the assist goes to team.
I mean, it looks simple, but LeBron makes it look that way, Kevin.
Warriors leading by 3. They double team Curry. Down low, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Curry. We get a break in the action, so let's take a look at the West and how the teams are stacking up. Look at the Lakers. Very strong season they've had, always at or near the top of the conference, and right now they're in first place in contention for that, exactly where they want to be as they close in on the postseason. And, of course, the Warriors. They're looking to turn it around down at the bottom of the conference now.
And I think for the Lakers, they must have reached every goal they set for themselves this season. For them to be this high in the standings this late in the season, what an accomplishment.
And now they've got a new set of goals, and those are all about success in the playoffs. That's where men are made. They've got to have their sights very high at this point when it comes to the postseason.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And for those of us who have never played at this level, it must be a thrill to contend against the best in the world. But also with that comes a lot of pressure. How do you handle the balance between enjoying the game and the pressure that's on you in the game?
I've never felt pressure. I'm not really sure what that is. I mean, you'll have moments where you'll make game-winning shots, and it's fantastic.
Never nervous.
No. There are times where you'll miss it, and then people won't like you very much. Mm-hmm. But then the next game, you hit a game winner, and everybody loves you. And then you miss the next one, and everybody don't like you again. Right? So why would I stress out over quote-unquote pressure? It doesn't make any sense to me.
How about the responsibility to your teammates and to your own built-in pressures to perform like Kobe Bryant?
Even that, right? Yeah. Even that. There'll be games where you make them, and your teammates are thanking you for it. Times when you miss it, your teammates are like, dang, man, you got to do better, right? So it's ebbs and flows all the time. And internally, I just do what I practice. Mm-hmm. So there's no reason for me to be nervous or apprehensive because I've done this shot thousands and thousands and thousands of times. I just have to do it one more time.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter. It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Hart kicks to Kuzma. He feeds it to LeBron. Here's Hart, defended by Durant. Beyond the arc. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Green's got his 4th rebound in this one. Durant finds Green. In the corner, Iguodala with it. Rebound by Muscala. Lakers trail by 3. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum. And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Iguodala, that's good.
Well, Iguodala's setting up, getting that good, strong base. He becomes a much better shooter when he does that.
Rondo kicks to LeBron. Kobe, in other sports, I mean, people always admired the mind of Peyton Manning playing in the NFL. Tom Brady, the way he thinks the game through. I compare you to that. Did you have that same kind of fascination in other sports with the great players that were similar to you in basketball?
Yeah. We used to get together. I remember the first time I met Peyton was at an Orlando Magic game, 99. He came in the locker room, and we were just getting started. So I was just asking questions about his process and stuff, and he started going to, like, mock cover 2 and and I was like, and he went on for like a good 5 minutes. When he was done, like I said, Peyton, I don't understand anything you just said. Right? But he spoke at a level of detail that was beyond fascinating.
You were impressed by that?
Yes, which then leads to more questions. You're like, Tom and I talk often about that stuff too, and how much we love the game, how much we love the process and the attention to every little detail. It's fun to be around, no matter the industry.
And Stevenson's checked in for the Lakers. Durant, no good on the shot, a bit long that time.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Hart, no good. And so it's Livingston bringing it up now for the Golden State Warriors. Leading by 5. Their last encounter was in Oakland.
And really just a bad loss. No other way to put it. I mean, they maybe overlooked some of the bench players because those reserves got loose offensively.
Now here's Livingston.
2 minutes.
From deep. And Stevenson grabs the board.
And extending the D there, putting a lot of pressure on the shooter.
Yeah, I think coaches right here are always talking about the extra pass. And a contested 3 is not your objective. One more, maybe.
And James throws it down.
LeBron not messing around. That time in the paint, close to the rim, smelling blood.
Green with the ball. He's picked up by LeBron. Iguodala kicks to Livingston. 1:25 left in the first quarter. Takes the 13-footer, and James pulls it down. LeBron's got 5 rebounds tonight. Stevenson with the bounce pass. Here's Hart. He's covered by Iguodala. That's in for his 5th make of the night. Now shooting at a 50% clip, 5 for 10.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Green kicks to Iguodala. Stevenson against Durant. Over Stevenson. And again, no good by Golden State. Los Angeles has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Rondo looking over the floor. Pass to Hart. Back to Rondo. And the call will be against Sean Livingston. That's his first foul. The Lakers making a switch here. Bullock's checked in.
Reggie Bullock.
So it's the Lakers now. They trail by 1. Rondo with it. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Just 3 to shoot. LeBron, no good.
You know, this team spaces the floor so well, and Draymond Green, if he's selective, can be somebody who can operate at the three-point line.
It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Golden State Warriors. We witnessed him delivering a series of three-pointers as he notched 3 total in the quarter. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. Notching a 50, 40, 90% season is a rare feat indeed. And Steph Curry, one of the few who have done it, talked about that challenge.
The field goal percentage as a whole is the toughest one. You're going to have some open shots, you're going to have some tough shots, but having that level of consistency and accuracy over the course of 82 games is unbelievably hard.
And consistent excellence certainly is the key. Curry brings it night in and night out.
And as tough as it is to hit those marks, he just seems to make it look easy.
Welcome back, everyone, to the second quarter of play here on Noche Latina. Vámonos. What do you guys think about the Warriors here so far?
They're just not sitting back. They are going for steals, and their activity has been terrific.
Yeah, so that disruption is helping out because it's leading to some easy chances on the other end.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. So for the Golden State Warriors right now, the talented forward pair of Durant and Green at the 3 and the 4. Iguodala out there with Livingston, and it's Looney in at the 5.
Nice pass there to set that basket up.
Golden State's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. In the NBA, because the players are so individually great and we all know about them, and the league pushes them in that direction. You know, you got the torch from Michael. You then gave it to LeBron. Before that, you know, it was Dr. J. And how I find that amazing how the torch is passed from one great player to another, yet each are so individual in their accomplishments. Did you like receiving it, and did you like passing it on?
Yeah, I love both, the receiving and then passing it on, because it's the infinite cycle. It's an infinite loop. And the game just continues to evolve, and players continue to grow. And so I was happy to be a part of that chain after watching it for so many years growing up, from, Magic and Larry, and then to Michael, and then to myself and LeBron, and now whoever comes next. It's an infinite loop, and I'm happy to be a part of it.
Livingston passes to Looney. No good that time. Good D by Rondo.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Here's Livingston. No good that time. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. And Kobe, talking about passing the torch, do you actually say, hey, you're taking over when I leave the game? And then on top of that, did Jordan say the same thing to you? Hey, Kobe, it's your league now. Take it.
No, it becomes apparent when you start winning championships. Mm-hmm. That's the tell-all, right? Can you lead a team to win a championship? And not just one, but multiple championships. And that's what determines who gets the torch next.
The Warriors shooting their first foul shots of the night here.
And they've done some really nice work at the foul line, knocking down 80%.
And the first one drops.
The amount of pressure Durant puts on his opponents, it's typical to see him among the leaders in free throw attempts.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. JaVale McGee's checked in for Mike Muscala. Brandon Ingram comes in for Lance Stevenson. And Ball subbed in for Rajon Rondo. And then for Golden State, DeMarcus Cousins. He's checked in for Looney. Thompson comes in for Green. And Steph Curry subbed in for Sean Livingston.
Encouraging sign there to see him knock down the free throw.
And league-wide, we see the growth of advanced analytics. So, Kobe, when you saw some of those advanced measures come into play, was there any particular thing that ever struck you as, well, that's strange, I never thought of that before?
There was one time, I think Shane Battier was talking about defending me or something like that. He was using analytics to do it. He was expressing how it was tough because I was 50% attack to the right, 50% attack to the left, which was awesome to see that numerically. Because I'd always try to consciously do that and be aware of that.
To mix up your game.
Yeah. But it was cool to be able to see how the numbers could break down a game to that level of detail. Fascinating.
McGee finds James. The pass to Ingram. Here's Bullock. He's covered by Thompson. Here's Ball. The three-pointer, no good. Warriors leading by 4. The tray. Bullock with the rebound.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
James, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
It's just not easy to contain or control LeBron James. A nightmare when trying to stop him, especially on the drive.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls.
Well, every night, the competitive killer instinct of LeBron James makes him as elite as he's been. Of course, a future first ballot Hall of Famer, and a lot of gas, it seems, left in the tank for LeBron James.
And the Lakers making a change here. Caldwell Pope's checked in. He's off on the second. Warriors leading by 3. Here's Thompson. LeBron with some nice D.
The defense was solid there, smothering him close inside, and that's how you want to guard him.
Now, here's Ball. LeBron James on the wing. Shot clock at 5. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. And again, no good by the Lakers.
The human aspect of basketball. You cannot fault the shot selection. He had a clean look. You just can't make them all.
Here's Thompson. The 17-footer goes down. Thompson's got his first 2 points. And Kobe, one of your trademarks, the fadeaway jumper. It's so effective because it's unguardable.
Can't guard it. I remember playing against Eric Snow in the Sixers one time in Philadelphia, who was a really great defensive player. And I took him down the post, and I turned around, and I hit a fall away. And running back up the court, he was like, man, if you're going to make that, man, it's just, I just got to put my hand up. If you're going to make that shot, God bless you. I said, well, then God bless me, because I practiced that shot thousands of times, so thank you.
And he was a good defender.
He's a great defender.
Yes.
But those fadeaway shots, players are just used to putting their hand up. But if you just put a hand up, and these are shots that I take thousands of times, we just got to hope I miss it.
And you didn't.
No, not that one.
The knowledge that Ingram possesses, well aware that the D is going to hack him in these situations.
The Lakers have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today.
And collectively, they're only about 73% as a unit right now.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls.
And guys, really no ceiling on Ingram. This is a guy who has the potential to be a truly great player before it's all done.
Kyle Kuzma's checked in for LeBron. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Golden State Warriors. Last game matched up with the Clippers. A tough loss there.
And that was one that just got out of control for them. And when the lead got big, it almost seemed as if they just mailed it in.
Yeah, I'm not sure I'm even going to go that far, because I think it's a case of two teams on very different levels. And once they got into that big deficit, there's no way they were getting back into it.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
Your Laker girl.
And to look now at the 4 areas where shots can come from. The paint, mid-range, and shots from deep, all broken down for the Lakers.
And a shot they haven't been looking for very much is that corner 3. And when they have, the D's been quick to kind of close out and deny it, and they've had to get their points from elsewhere.
Caldwell Pope against Iguodala. Caldwell Pope kicks to Ingram. Knocks down the 3-ball. Ingram's got 5 points in the quarter.
Yeah, liking the vision there from Caldwell Pope, looking to get his guys going when they're open.
Stolen by Caldwell Pope. Here's Ball. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist. Ball's got 6.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Passes it to Cousins. Golden State moving it around. Thompson finds Curry. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Steph with a great job there of finding the seam and just attacking the paint, trying to get as deep as possible. And he gets a little bit physical with him, but it'll pay off in free throws.
And he makes the first.
It's pretty amazing Steph's road to becoming the man for this team. I mean, he recognizes in games when he should push the action and when he should pull back, and just constantly plays unselfish basketball to elevate his team's success.
Stephen Curry hits them both. Now Ball. He has 6. Kicks it to McGee. Caldwell Pope outside. Clock at 6. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And while we can, let's check on the leading distributors of the point guard position in the second half of the season. Fourth, Lonzo Ball.
And obviously assists are the name of the game at the point guard position. And that's not lost on these guys. It's all about making their teammates better.
Those are some of the best basketball minds in the NBA. The way they think the game out there is remarkable. Always several steps ahead of the defense, finding the right angles, the right openings, and making one unbelievable play after another.
Yeah, much improved foul shooter. KCP also starting to get to the line at a higher rate.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe.
He was able to tie it up, but he has to be disappointed that he could not give his team the lead.
They've been outstanding from beyond the arc this quarter. Their percentage has been climbing steadily.
Ball, the pass to Ingram. Over in the corner, Caldwell Pope. Back to Ingram. Three-pointer in the hoop for his third make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
And started hot, and he's only gotten hotter.
Golden State's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Curry with it. Now guarded by Ball. Durant, no good.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Iguodala against Caldwell Pope. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
All right, a chance to check out some stats for Ball. He's been dominant over the last month, putting up about 14 points a night, 8 assists, and 7 rebounds. They're loving how he's running the show here. His sensational passing really breathing life into their offense.
Something in the coach's playbook here where the schemes fire on all cylinders. When he is in the game, a great conduit for them offensively. He knows where everyone is at all times.
He's perfect from the line this time.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Curry kicks to Durant. Second chance shot. Kuzma pulls it in. The Lakers in the lead. Great offensive performance they're putting on.
And guys, we call that the zone because that's where they are right now. They are in a zone, and I'm sure they feel unstoppable.
Curry wide open, and again, no good by Golden State.
You love basketball. Couldn't miss in the first quarter. Now can't make it in the second quarter. Got to be eating at them just a bit.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Outside Durant to end the run. Kuzma pulls it in. Lakers leading by 5. Inside. And Ball slams it in.
Ball finishes with power. power, not just going for the layup, solid at throwing it down deep inside.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
He's checked in for the Lakers. And the Warriors also making a change. Green, he's checked in for Andre Iguodala. Thompson looking for an opening. And Cousins kicks to Durant. Outside Curry. Outside for Durant. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Durant's got 12 in the game.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Pass the ball. Pass to Hart. To the middle. Shot clock at 6. And the slam dunk by McGee.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. And that was an unleashed chaos moment. Indeed, what a spectacular play. Sponsored by Under Armour Hover Havoc. And that one's good. Durant.
And not a great start for him in the first, but he's quickly starting to turn it around.
Here's Hart. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. And another basket for the Lakers.
Yeah, and their shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
Curry against Ball. Outside Durant from downtown. Another three for Golden State.
Well, this might be a KD special here. Everything dropping early here, and the defenders already slouching.
To the paint. Here's Hart. Here's McGee. And he banks in the layup. And the Lakers lead by 5.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
I'd like to give a big thank you once again to Kobe Bryant for coming by, and feel free anytime to drop by and join our broadcast.
No, thank you, man. It's been wonderful. Thank you for having me.
And Brent, we know just how competitive Kobe was as a player, and it's always nice to hear a more reflective side of him when he joins us here in the booth.
Funny the things that you notice, Kevin, when you're in the booth here versus the role that you play as a player, especially for a guy who lives and breathes basketball like Kobe Bryant.
Kuzma, that's good.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Curry dishes to Durant. Shoots over Kuzma. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. And that's now 19 points for Kevin Durant.
Yeah, this team would be in some bad shape, guys, if he wasn't scoring like this right now.
Inside, here's Caldwell Pope, and Durant sends it back.
The long arm of the law. Durant is not a premier shot blocker, but you wouldn't know it from that play.
Ball against Green. Second shot opportunity. Ball with the bucket. Ball's got the lead up to 7 now for Los Angeles. And here is Curry. 15 points in the game. He kicks it to Thompson. From deep three-point range. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They've set the tone. They love their tempo. They're going to be very tough to stop. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Kevin, how'd you get in that groove offensively in the first half?
Well, I'm just playing off of my teammates. They're doing a great job of penetrating and kicking. And I'm not trying to force anything. I'm playing my game within the offense, and shots are starting to fall for me.
Looks good out there so far. Thanks, Kevin. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, Hoop fans. NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. EJ, Shaq, Jet. LeBron James putting in some incredible work. He ended up with 15 points, 5 rebounds, and 3 assists. Coming off a great performance last game, tonight he looked like he had that same aggressive mindset. And taking a look at the Lakers, Shaq, what'd you think?
The area where they impressed me the most has been on the boards. When the shot's gone up, everybody goes for it. It's just a matter of maintaining that energy, playing with that same kind of aggression in the final 2 quarters.
And over to Kenny, what did you think about Golden State?
Well, they shot under 40% in the first half. There's your deficit. They missed some open looks, wide open. But overall, I thought the offense was stagnant. Look for their coach to draw up some specific plays to try to jumpstart them in the second half.
And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third period.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, 1 half to go. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
Yeah, and through 2 quarters, he's been lights out. And you know he's going to look to add to those totals.
And defensively, hard to force him out of the rhythm at this point because he has a number of ways with which he can beat you.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you, 2 quarters in the books. Brent, do you think individual defense is getting easier to measure with player tracking and advanced stats?
I don't. I think it's impossible for you to find some legitimate measurement of how much a player is truly impacting the game defensively. I think there's great indicators of combinations of players that are on the floor at the same time, that are working collectively and doing something to shut down another team's best offensive unit. But individually, it's so hard to just put a number on what a guy is doing in terms of his total impact defensively.
So the eye test is not out of style?
I don't think so. I think we're getting better at the defensive metrics that are being used, Kevin, and I think that clearly we can see with some of the best wing defenders in the league, a Robertson, a Covington, that they're able to control their man, a Kawhi Leonard. They're able to impact the game defensively, but how are we quantifying that? We need to get better with it.
Inside, we've got Kuzma and McGee. All out there with Brandon Ingram. And it's James in at the small forward. That's the Laker 5. Green, no luck.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
And what a draft day steal for the Lakers, who were able to get Kyle Kuzma, who had been drafted 27th overall.
Yeah, Kuzma came into the league far more polished than anyone expected, and you have to credit the young man's hard work and how he was able to make such a big splash that rookie year. And with how hard he works, Kuzma is going to be an impactful player in this league for a long time.
And that one misses. So he comes up empty at the line. Warriors trail by 11. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Klay Thompson showing he doesn't mind getting physical down there. Didn't let the defense get to him, and he got to the ball.
LeBron passes the ball, and McGee kicks the ball. Back to McGee, and the slam dunk by McGee.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. And a tremendous Unleash Chaos replay coming to you courtesy of Under Armour Hover Habit. That one's in there. The Lakers' lead is cut to just 9 points on the basket from Durant.
Oh, that is automatic. Durant, one of the better mid-range shooters in the game.
Kuzma kicks the ball. Curry with the steal. Green finds Curry. Golden State moving it around. And the three off target.
And really credit their advantage on the backcourt. That's where the lead has been built, and that's why they are in control.
Offensive rebound and plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up. And the foul called on the Golden State Warriors.
Yeah, and ball size makes him a difficult guy to guard. He uses it well to pick up fouls while shooting.
The success of the Warriors is truly built around their culture and their chemistry, and it really starts with Steph Curry. Even though a lot of people argue about Kevin Durant being their best player, their most important player has been Steph. Just a great, joyful approach to the game, and it rubs off on the entire organization.
The first one falls. And that blend of joyfulness and competitive spirit, something that Steph Curry and his coach, Steve Kerr, Brent, they share that in common.
Yeah, think about just how humble they are, how gracious they are, how much they're willing to take the time on a daily basis to do things for others, not just themselves. So you have the Warriors with some key values in place that they don't stray from all that often.
Curry passes to Cousins. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got assist number 5 here tonight. Lakers leading by 8. Ingram with it, picked up by Thompson. And McGee kicks the ball. Knocked loose. Curry with it. 15 points in the game with the fadeaway. Cousins, no good.
You get a feeling that he made that much more difficult than he had to. No reason why he had to fade away on that jumper.
Ball dishes to LeBron. Six to shoot. Now the pass to McGee. Shoots over Cousins. And again, no good by the Lakers. And so Green will bring it up for Golden State. Their next game playing at home as the Nets come into town. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again.
That's a nice stroke there. That's where Draymond Green actually has some pretty good positive numbers.
James kicks to Ingram. Back to James. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's on DeMarcus Cousins.
Yeah, easy call.
Well, just look at the list of career accomplishments by LBJ. To me, the best small forward that's ever played this game, and on the short list of the best player to ever lace him up.
The first free throw is good. Brent, with LeBron being one of the all-time greats, he is certainly the greatest player of this generation, wouldn't you say?
Absolutely. Ever since he came into the league, I mean, there's just been, in my opinion, no missteps whatsoever. Has handled himself on the floor with an incredible determination to prove that, Kevin. All the hype, all the anticipation, he's lived up to it about tenfold.
And both free throws good for LeBron. When it comes to veteran players, Brent, on a team, what characteristics make for a good leader for a bunch of young guys under him?
We talk a lot about veteran guys on teams, Kevin, and I think one of the most important aspects to think about is that those veterans have a lot more impact if they're still part of playing minutes for a coaching staff. At some point, 4 or 5 months into a season, when an older player is telling you how to do something and only get a chance to see it during practice or him pointing it out on film when you're playing, doesn't have as much of an impact.
Doesn't resonate as much.
When a guy gets 15 minutes a night and you get to see him do those things as a young player from the bench and say, wow, everything he told me on my list, he's checked all those boxes. So having a vet that plays, much more impactful.
Good point. Passes it to Green. It's rebounded by Rondo. Rondo's got 4 rebounds in this game.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboard.
And that one's good. Ingram.
He's been on his A game, seeking good shots, and he's a huge reason why tonight they're winning.
Curry against Rondo. Iguodala. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 6 assists now in the game. Rondo against Curry. Now here's Ingram. D right on him. Here's Muscala. And the 3 off target. Warriors trail by 7. Here's Iguodala. Bullock with the rebound. On the wing, again the Lakers.
Game's so quick there on the draw. You got to know he's ready to shoot as soon as he's going to catch that pass.
Warriors have gone at a pretty good shooting pace. They're 6 of 13 from the field here in the third. And Thompson kicks to Curry. And another 3 for Golden State.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Muscala with the ball. He's picked up by Cousins. And it's Ingram missing. Golden State's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Thompson in the corner. And another 3 for Golden State.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triple.
Rondo kicks to Muscala. Inside. Pass to Rondo. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. And LeBron James gets it to go.
Orchestrating right now, Rondo should be playing with a baton.
It's Curry outside. And James pulls it down. LeBron's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising it's such a tight game.
Rondo kicks to Ingram. Offline with his 3.
Well, he got off to a terrific start from the perimeter, but in the second half, he can't seem to build on that early success.
Good on that shot, and with that, the Los Angeles lead is cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Stephen Curry. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, it seems every season new records are set for the number of three-pointers made and attempted. It's proven to be successful, and of course, it is a copycat league. It's hard to know why it took so long for everyone to catch on, but now that they have, the effects continue to ripple throughout the league.
They sure have, David. Thank you. Curry on the wing. Cousins inside. He's covered by Muscala. Here's Thompson. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. Los Angeles has gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Here's Ingram. No good off the back of the rim. Golden State's got more than a 50% success rate on their three-pointers since halftime. They're 4 of 7. That ties the game. Green's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Just Draymond's overall strength on the inside to get in there and find his way to a tough basket in the paint.
Thompson against Ingram. Back to Rondo. Now, here's Bullock. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Iguodala with the steal. And here they go. Down low. Here's Cousins. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Cousins is just simply not an easy cover for anybody, especially when he uses that shot fake. Highly effective there.
The Warriors have looked good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts.
Two shots.
And that drops, so they now won.
Cousins not a great foul shooter coming out of college, but with how many times he gets hacked and goes to the free throw line, he's become more and more consistent there.
Lance Stephenson's checked in for the Lakers. Josh Hart comes in for Brandon Ingram. Kevon Looney is checked in for Golden State. Livingston comes in for Curry.
They come away with the lead, but I'm sure he's kicking himself over that last miss.
LeBron, good.
Just looks so easy for LeBron James, a powerhouse who can score from anywhere.
Now Livingston. Iguodala finds Livingston. Back to Iguodala. 6 on the shot clock. Thompson outside. Good on the bucket. Klay Thompson's got 12 in the game.
I'm not sure he even knew how much time was left. Didn't affect him one bit.
And the Lakers call time here.
Now, Klay Thompson, another one of those sons of former players. I wonder what that's like. Michael Thompson, his dad, the #1 overall pick many years ago. And Klay had the ball in his hands, obviously, at a very young age. And he taught the shooting form to Klay, which looks pretty perfected at this point.
Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Mike Muscala. And a chance here now to take a look at the teams that are tops in the league in scoring points off turnovers. In third, the Lakers.
They've shown a tremendous ability to cash in on their opponent's mistakes, creating offense with their defense.
And despite all the encouragement from his father, Klay said he didn't envision a pro career until late in college.
Well, he certainly wasn't a top recruit coming out of high school. So here's a little trivia for you, Kevin. Alongside Luke Walton and his father, Big Red Bill Walton, Klay and Michael Thompson, the only father-son NBA duo with multiple titles apiece. I just got one.
Here's LeBron. Here's Rondo. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. And the Lakers lead by 1.
Can't guard Rondo lightly. Even from inside, he's capable of finding a way to get to a shooting window and score.
Thompson passes to Cousins. Bucket is good. Cousins has got 7 points for the quarter.
Yeah, the first half was really tough, but he's really rounded a corner here and been fantastic shooting the ball here in the second half.
LeBron kicks to Hart. 1:19 left to play here in the third. On the wing, Stevenson. He's covered by Iguodala. Tries again. Pass to Hart. Stevenson against Iguodala. Back to Hart. Over Thompson. Shot clock reset for Los Angeles. Stevenson against Iguodala. To the inside. Stolen away.
If they play it right, we're talking a 2-for-1.
Yeah, this is where it comes down to really good clock management, and you want to maximize each of your possessions.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Stevenson kicks to Kuzma. Misses the 3. Warriors leading by 3. Iguodala dishes to Cousins. Golden State moving it around. Looney passes to Livingston. Off target with his 3. LeBron outside with 1 on the clock. And that's the final possession with the nice defense right there. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Warriors lead by 3. Live from the Staples Center, you're watching 2K Sports. Luke Walton had some advice for his team. Let's hear what he had to say.
If we just keep moving it, it's not a bad shot. But if we move it, cut, they will break down. We'll get open layups. Let's go. Come on, stay. Keep doing it.
Well, Coach Walton preaching patience and ball movement.
And eventually, Kevin, if you work the ball around, you're going to find holes in that defense.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Setting the floor for the Warriors, the tremendous pair of Curry and Clay in the backcourt. Looney out there with DeMarcus Cousins, and it's Durant in at the 3, the small forward.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Curry finds Cousins. Here is Durant. Thompson passes to Curry. Back to Thompson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From deep. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
Just testing out the cannon on that misfire.
Yeah, we've seen him make this shot work, but they can do better.
And a moment here to check out who the Golden State Warriors have coming up. On Thursday, they'll tip off a homestand, starting with the Brooklyn Nets. Then on Saturday, they'll be matching up against Eric Bledsoe and the Milwaukee Bucks. And the first one at the line is good. Los Angeles making a switch here. Caldwell Pope's checked in. That one falls, so he hits both of them. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for Golden State. It's a one-point game. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Over to the left wing. Down low, Cousins. And he makes good on the layup. Cousins has got 9 points here in the second half.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Ball kicks to Kuzma. McGee finds Caldwell Pope. And right through it goes.
Solid elevation there. A consistent point of release, and KCP with excellent shot mechanics.
Curry dishes to Thompson. Outside Durant. Ball against Curry. To the middle. Here's Cousins. McGee with the block. To the right side. Here's Hart. A miss that time. Would have put him up.
Well, the defense better look up and say thanks. Leaving guys that wide open is not a recipe for success.
It's Durant on the wing. Over Caldwell Pope. Durant, no good. Lakers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Hart to pass the ball. Here's Hart. He's covered by Thompson. And Looney sends it back. Cousins inside. McGee's there. Cousins with the bucket. Cousins has got 4 points this quarter.
Well, I like the challenge there defensively, but Cousins just too big and probably too skilled.
McGee in the high post. Offensive rebound. And Looney sends it back. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. Curry with the steal. Here's Durant. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got his 8th assist in the game.
It seems like they found their rhythm offensively, and they're shooting the ball much better out of the break.
Los Angeles with another miss.
Well, the D looks like they're laying off just a little bit. He made 1 3 in the first half, but they're still daring him to shoot, and he can't make them pay for it.
Lakers trail by 5. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Here's Hart. He's covered by Thompson. Clock at 6. Kuzma inside. Looney on him. Kuzma, that's good.
And this is what happens when you fail to block out.
Defensive rebounding just as important as causing the miss in the first place.
And Cousins kicks to Thompson. Looney, Curry trying to break free. Looney with the bucket.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Los Angeles has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. And there's the pass to Hart. Now here is McGee. Over in the corner, Caldwell Pope. "11 feet out and he hits it. Caldwell Pope's got 4 points this quarter.
And Caldwell Pope able to hit those mid-range shots consistently, but that's one the defense will live with.
To the paint, here's Durant. It's deflected. Here's Hart. He's covered by Thompson. Hart the pass to Ball. Inside, and the slam dunk by McGee.
And Ball sets up his teammates, and when they're open, quick to whip it around. One of the best ball movers in the league.
Curry kicks to Thompson. And a miss there on the triple.
And lots of credit for the team around him. They're picking up the slack here tonight. You just can't buy a bucket right now.
Lakers whipping the ball around now. Back to Hart. To take the lead. It's rebounded by Golden State. Durant's got 7 rebounds in the game. Curry, good.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Lakers trail by 3. Passes it to Hart. A wide open look here for Kuzma. Can't tie it up as that one's no good.
Yeah, his shot just doesn't seem to be synced up right now. Here's hoping he finds it soon because his team is really going to need that production tonight.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Ball kicks to Kuzma. Here's Hart. He's covered by Thompson. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots it up. McGee trying to break free. Los Angeles with another miss. Warriors leading by 5. Here is Durant. Pass to Curry. Shot on the wing. And it's Durant missing.
Got to get out of his compass and just try to find himself right now and get himself going.
Ball against Curry. Now, here's Ball. Defense right on him. Takes a 3. It's rebounded by Golden State. Cousins has got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Durant feeling it out a bit. The long distance 3 is buried. Durant's got 26 points.
Is it possible his sweet touch is getting sweeter, guys?
Lakers trail by 8. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And here's Kuzma. Back to McGee. Kuzma kicks to Ball. They can't stop the run with that one. And so it's Durant with it. He'll bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. There's the basket and make it a double-digit lead. 28 points for him.
And the sinewy body of Kevin Durant allows him to finish through the physical play.
Here's Hart. He's covered by Thompson. And McGee kicks to Kuzma. Caldwell Pope against Durant. Shoots from the high post. He can't hit that time. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. You know, Greg, you hear that since Kevin Durant moved to the Bay Area, he's wasted no time making connections and investments in Silicon Valley.
It's interesting. He's reined in his endorsements by over half, but he's so inquisitive. I think meeting these tech luminaries and learning from them was part of the allure of the Golden State.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Loose shots.
First free throw is good. Brent, has there ever been a player who scores more easily with less effort than Kevin Durant?
Well, I know this, Kevin, that Kevin puts in a ton of work to make it look as easily as it does. There's just nobody that can match up with KD. And when he's playing like this, he gets out into the mid-range and starts to hit a few shots. Watching him be on fire for a night is a treat. Such a big bonus to have a big guy that can step up to the free throw line and knock down shots. So many guys struggle from there.
Ingram dishes the ball. To the middle. Here's LeBron. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got assist number 7 for him tonight. Warriors leading by 10. Curry kicks to Thompson. Pass to Green. Now Cousins. It's Curry outside. And James pulls it down. LeBron's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Here's McGee. And the rejection by Cousins. Count that one. McGee's got it back down to single digits for the Lakers. Golden State's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the 4th. Up top, Curry. He's covered by Ball. Golden State moving it around. And Curry the bucket on the assist by Cousins.
Stephen Curry.
Cousins has got his 4th assist in this one. The Lakers shooting only 35% in the 4th quarter. The offense looking a little rickety. Draymond Green grabs the miss. A pull-up. Rebounded by McGee. McGee's got 14 rebounds tonight. Going after. Here's LeBron. Over Durant. LeBron, no luck. Warriors leading by 11. Curry with it. From deep three-point range, it's hauled in by Los Angeles. Ingram's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And it's Ball in the corner. The 3 looks good, is good. That's his 7th basket in 12 tries.
And Ball has tremendous confidence in that shot. As soon as the pass hits his hands, he's ready to pull up.
1:05 left in the 4th quarter. McGee against Curry. Outside Durant. Lets it go with the 3. Here's Cousins. And Cousins throws it down.
Yeah, with this lead, that's probably going to do it. Fans heading for the exits.
Now the team came in fired up from the opening tip. To see the focus, ready to do battle.
Los Angeles calls timeout. They're behind by 10. There's 49 seconds left in the 4th quarter. And now we get the chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Kevin Durant.
And, guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let-up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
And as the star of this team, he knows he's going to be the object of the crowd's anger. There's 49 seconds left to play here in the 4th. Here's LeBron. That one misses. Curry with the defensive effort. Thompson finds Durant. Rebounded by the Lakers.
And that was an easy one there, just a missed opportunity.
Yeah, sometimes everything can go right, but the shot doesn't go down. Nothing there is automatic.
Flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. And it's Green missing.
The defensive reaction time, it was just immediate on that one.
You know, sometimes the most important part of that is the angle that the defender chooses. That time, he chose wisely.
Curry deciding where to go with it. So we see the Warriors get the win here. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Steph, you guys were down. How did you get back, and what did you do to spark your team?
I don't know, just be aggressive. That's all we do. Shots are going to fall. As long as we got defensive stops and kept ourselves in the game, that we have enough talent on this team to turn the tide. So it says a lot about who we are and what our mission is this year.
Great win, Steph. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Brent.